Hello and welcome to my channel. Some of you some time ago, months ago, you asked me if you can work this stitch in rounds. Well, you can do this stitch in rounds, but the puffs, they're not gonna look the same. They're gonna be stacked on top, not in a zigzag. Yeah. So if you want to do a headband or a hat or infinity scarf with this stitch, then you're gonna have to chain a long chain. For this I chained 72 chains and I worked this with 4.0mm crochet hook. You can do as wide as you want, it's up to you. Yeah. So if you use a thinner yarn, make sure to put enough. You take the chain and you put it around your head, and the ends of that chain should be in front of your forehead. So you, in a mirror, you will see if you need to add more chains or take away. Yeah. Okay, this stitch works with even numbers. You're gonna chain even numbers. So for this this headband, for example, you're gonna need a yarn, whatever yarn you choose. If you choose to close the ends of the work with a tapestry needle, leave a long tail at the end. Yeah, before you start chaining, casting the chains, leave a long tail. So you're gonna attach the tapestry needle to this end, and then sew the sides of the headband. Yeah, and of course you're gonna need some scissors to cut the yarn. So like I said, the stitch, it's even numbers. We're gonna skip the first chain, and into the second chain from the hook we're gonna do a single crochet, but first we're gonna flip the chain and we're gonna work the back of the chain, so through the bump. Yeah, so we're gonna do single crochet, move to the next chain, single crochet, and so on. This row is gonna be single crochet. If you like, you can do 2 rows of single crochet in the beginning and you're gonna finish the same way. Depends on your yarn size. It might look nice if you do with a thin yarn 2 rows of single crochet in the beginning and 2 rows before you close your work, 2 rows of single crochet. I'm working now with 4.0mm crochet hook. The yarn is the same like the headband. If you don't like the puffs so big, you can go less, or if you live in a cold climate and you like a headband that will keep you warm, then go 4 times, like I'm gonna show you. Okay, so the last chain, single crochet. Okay, now chain 1, turn your work. You're always gonna chain 1 and then you're gonna turn your work. So because we imagine this as a long chain that goes around your head. Yeah, so after we do a long, let's say, rectangle, we're gonna have to put the ends together. Yeah, but some of you, the original stitch starts with in the first stitch with the puff. It's not gonna be easy for some of you to sew the ends. Yeah, so I'm gonna start with a single crochet in the first stitch. So single crochet into the first stitch. Okay, and into the next stitch we're gonna do a puff. So you're gonna pull up a loop, yarn over the hook, go back again into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over the hook, go back again, yarn over the hook, and go back again. And then you're gonna pull the yarn through all these loops. Chain 1. We're gonna skip the next stitch, and into the next stitch we're gonna repeat. We're gonna do a puff. So once, go back again for the second time, third, and the 4th time. If you think going 4 times it's too big, depends on your yarn size, the puff is too big, go 3 times. Pull the yarn through all the loops, chain 1. And this is how we're gonna do until we finish the row. Skip the next stitch, and into the next we're gonna do a puff. So once, go the second time, third, and 4th. Pull the yarn through all the loops, chain 1. skip the next stitch, and into the next we're gonna do a puff. Second time, third, and the fourth time. Skip the next stitch, and into the next we're gonna do a puff. It goes really fast, one row repeat. You can use variegated yarn, you can change colors if you like. Skip the next stitch, and into the next we're gonna do a puff. So 1, 2, 3, and the fourth time. Yeah. So the last stitch we're gonna do a single crochet. Okay, now chain 1, turn your work, and this, from this moment forward, this will be the row that you're gonna repeat until you finish your work. So into the first stitch we're gonna do a single crochet, then we're gonna skip this puff, and there is a space in here between the puffs. Yeah, between the puffs and the chain 1, it's right there, and you're gonna do a puff in that space. So once, go back again, second, third, and the fourth time, pull the yarn through all the loops, chain 1. So you're gonna skip the 1 chain, the puff, and it's right here next to the puff, it's the space. You're gonna go in that space, yeah, and you're gonna do a puff. You have enough space in there to go in and pull up loops, chain 1. And again, the space is right here after you skip the puff. Pull the yarn through all the loops, chain 1, and you're gonna do like this until you finish the row. And at the end, then you're gonna have to, after you finish working this, you're gonna have to put together the ends, and you're gonna have to sew. If you like to do, I like to close with a tapestry needle, because if I do with a crochet it gives me a ridge, and I'm not such a big fan of that. But for if some of you, it's easy for you to close with the crochet hook, do that. So at the end we're gonna skip the puff, so we have 1 chain and the puff, and we have the space right there. So we're gonna do a puff in there. You can go as many times as you like, just don't forget to put the yarn over the hook. So at the end we have the last stitch, we're gonna do a single crochet. You're gonna chain 1, and you're gonna turn your work and repeat. So already the puffs are going, they're gonna go in zigzag. Yeah. So if you want to finish this, let's say you want to close, we started with 1 row of single crochet in the beginning. If you like I said, you can put 2 rows of single crochet and then finish at the end with 2 rows. So you're gonna chain 1 like normal. The first stitch is here, we're gonna do a single crochet. Next, where you're supposed to do the puff, you're gonna do a single crochet, and next you have the chain, 1 chain. I'm gonna do a single crochet also, and then the space where you're supposed to do a puff, you do a single crochet, the chain 1. So when you're ready to finish the last row of puffs that you're gonna do, when you are to chain 1 and then move to do the puff, leave that 1 chain a little bit loose. That way it's gonna be easy for you to get in and not struggle. So you have the space where you're supposed to do the puff, go in there, the stitch, and do a single crochet, and the last stitch, single crochet. So this one they're gonna, so after you finish, you're gonna chain 1, pull up a loop, you're gonna, now depends, if you choose to close the headband, because after this, let's say this one, it's a long piece that goes around your head, you're gonna have to take this and put it like this, and then sew these sides. Yeah, so if you choose to do with the tapestry needle, before you cast the chains, leave a long tail, and then you're gonna attach the tapestry needle to this end, and then you're gonna start sewing. Yeah, if you choose to do with a crochet hook, then you're gonna do with already the yarn attached. Yeah, if you like. So it's very easy, goes really fast, it's very warm, but I like this one because, well, the way we do it, a long, let's say a rectangle, and then you put the together the ends and you sew, and you have a headband. Even for a hat, if you are to work with this stitch, you're gonna have to do like a big piece and then put it, you know, half, and then sew and the top too. Yeah, I think this one is nice to do like for like an infinity scarf. I think will be nice with a let's say thicker, not thicker yarn, but the crochet hook. If I was to make an infinity scarf with this stitch, I would use at least 6.0 millimeter crochet hook or 7.0 with this yarn. Yeah, and then the puffs are bigger and they're not so tight, because this one it's tight. Yeah, it's quite good to sit on your head. Yeah, well, I hope you enjoy this this stitch, and if you like to do this headband, I hope you'll enjoy. Thank you for watching.